Hello everyone, welcome back to Super Rare Coins. In today's video, we are going to reveal the top 4 United States coins that every collector should know about. These coins may look ordinary, but because of their year, mint, mark condition, and possible errors, they can have big market value in US dollars that in this video, you will discover the history and background of each coin, the meaning of mint marks, how coin condition affects value, and which coins are considered rare today. Top 1. The 1960 Lincoln 1 cent comes from an important era in American history. By 1960, the Lincoln penny had already been in circulation for over 50 years. The United States was entering a new decade, and pennies were still made mostly of copper, which gives these coins lasting historical and metal value. The 1960 penny is also famous among collectors because 2 major varieties exist, something we'll discuss shortly. A 1960 penny with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint in 1960. No mint mark equals Philadelphia. D mint mark equals Denver. Philadelphia produced a huge number of pennies in 1960, so no mint mark coins are common, but certain varieties and errors are highly collectible. On the front of the coin, we see Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Obverse features "I in God we trust liberty," the year 1960 in dirty condition. Lincoln's facial details may be smooth, and letters can look worn from decades of circulation. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959. Text includes United States of America. E pluribus unum 1 cent, because this coin circulated for many years. Dirt, dark toning, and surface wear are very common. Here are the specifications of the 1960 Lincoln cent. Metal, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight, 3.11 grams. Diameter, 19.05 mm edge. Plain, these copper pennies are heavier and more valuable than modern zinc cents. A dirty condition penny usually means heavy circulation, dark brown or black-colored dirt trapped in letters. Smooth high points never clean. An old coin cleaning damages the surface and reduces collector value. This is very important. The 1960 penny has 2 major varieties: small date, large date. The small date 1960 penny is much more valuable, especially in high grade. Collectors carefully compare the size of the date numbers to identify the variety. A normal 1960 no mint mark penny in dirty condition is not rare, but it becomes valuable if it has small date variety, double die, errors, off-center strike, broad strike, repunched date. These special coins can be worth serious money. Let's talk about realistic market value of the 1960 no mint mark penny. Approximate prices: dirty/heavy wear, 2 to 10 cents average circulated, 10 to 25 cents extra fine, $0.50 to $2 uncirculated, $5 to $25 small date high grade, $100 $1,000 plus error varieties, $25 to $2,000 plus. Prices depend heavily on condition and rarity. Before spending a 1960 penny, always check date size, small or large, doubling on letters or numbers, weight difference, off-center design, unusual color or thickness. A magnifier can change everything. The 1960 United States 1 cent with no mint mark, even in dirty condition, is a classic copper coin with historical importance. Most examples are common, but small date varieties and errors can bring big money. So never ignore old pennies. History and value can be hiding in plain sight. Top 2. The Lincoln 1 cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. By 1978, the Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for nearly 70 years and was one of the most widely used coins in the United States. The year 1978 falls in the pre-1982 copper era, meaning these pennies were made with a high copper content, which makes them more interesting to collectors today. A 1978 penny with no mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark on cents during that time. On the obverse side, the 1978 1 cent features the right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The front of the coin includes "In God we trust liberty," the date 1978, and no mint mark, confirming Philadelphia Mint production in extra fine condition. Lincoln's facial features coat lines, and lettering remain sharp and clear. The reverse side of the 1978 penny shows the famous Lincoln Memorial, which was used on U.S. cents from 1959 to 2008. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, making this one of the most detailed coin designs ever used on a small denomination. The reverse inscriptions include United States of America, e pluribus unum, 1 cent. This design is a favorite among collectors. Let's look at the technical details of the 1978 Lincoln cent metal. 95% copper, 5% zinc, weight 3.11 grams, diameter 19.05 millimeters, edge plain mint, Philadelphia. No mint mark. Because of its high copper content, this coin is heavier and more desirable than modern zinc pennies. A 1978 penny in extra fine condition shows light even wear, strong details in Lincoln's hair and jacket, clear lettering and date, no major scratches or damage, some original color or light toning. Extra fine examples are much harder to find than heavily worn pennies. Let's be honest with collectors, a normal 1978 penny with no mint mark is not rare by mintage because millions were produced. However, it becomes collectible and valuable if it has mint errors, double die obverse, or reverse off-center strikes, clipped planchet, or professional grading. In high condition, these special varieties are where the big money comes from. Here is the realistic market value of the 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny today. Approximate values. Circulated, 1 to 5 cents. Extra fine, 10 to 50 cents. Uncirculated, $1 to $5. Certified MS, 67 plus coins, $50, $300 plus major error coins, $25, $1,000 plus only verified errors or top-grade coins sell for big prices. Collectors save the 1978 penny because it is part of the copper penny era. Lincoln Memorial design is highly collectible. Error coins can be valuable. It's easy to store and protect. Always check for doubling on letters or date off-center designs. Wrong weight, unusual color or texture. If you own a 1978 penny, store it in a coin holder. Use magnification to inspect details. Compare with a normal penny. Get expert advice. If you find something unusual, cleaning a coin can destroy its value to us. Oh, there you have it. The United States of America 1 cent from 1978 with no mint mark in extra fine condition. While it may not be rare by itself, it is an important part of American coin history. With the right condition or mint error, it can become a valuable collector coin, worth much more than face value. Always check your pennies, because sometimes the smallest coins hide the biggest surprises. Top 3. The Lincoln 1 cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. By 1975, the Lincoln cent was already a daily use coin across America. This was during a time of economic change in the U.S., including inflation and rising metal prices. The 1975 penny belongs to the pre-1982 copper era, meaning it contains 95% copper, which makes it heavier and more interesting than modern pennies. The D mint mark on a 1975 penny means it was produced at the Denver Mint. In 1975, Philadelphia coins had no mint mark. Denver coins had the D mint mark. San Francisco mainly produced proof coins. Millions of 1975 D pennies were minted, so this coin is not rare by mintage, but condition and errors can change everything. On the front side, we see the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. The obverse includes, "In God We Trust," Liberty the year 1975, and the D mint mark below the date. In dirty condition, Lincoln's face may look smooth, and some details may be worn down due to long circulation. The reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial, used on U.S. pennies from 1959 to 2008. You can see United States of America, e pluribus unum. 1 cent on dirty or heavily circulated coins. The memorial lines may look flat, and dirt or dark toning is common. Here are the technical details of the 1975 D Lincoln cent. Metal, 95% copper, 5% zinc. Weight, 3.11 grams. Diameter, 19.05 edge, plain, mint, Denver D. Because of the high copper content, many collectors save these coins. A dirty condition, penny usually means heavy circulation, dark brown, or black surface, weak details, possible stains, or grime. Do not clean the coin. Cleaning can permanently reduce value and collector interest. A normal 1975 D penny in dirty condition is not rare. However, it becomes valuable if it has double die errors, off-center strikes, broad strike, clipped planchet, wrong metal, or unusual weight. These error coins are what collectors pay big money for. Let's talk about the real market value of the 1975 D Lincoln penny today. Approximate values: very dirty / heavyware, 1 to 3 cents average circulated, 5 to 10 cents extra fine, $0.25 to $1 uncirculated, $2 to $10 certified high grade, $50, $200 plus major error coins, $25, $1. 500 plus big value comes from errors or high-grade certified coins, not normal dirty pennies. Before spending or throwing away a 1975 D penny, check for doubling on the date or letters off-center, designs, cracks, or missing metal weight. Different from normal, strange color or thickness. Use a magnifying glass or phone camera. Collectors keep the 1975 D penny because it's part of U.S. copper coin history. Copper value keeps rising. Error varieties exist. It's affordable and easy to collect. Even common coins can become valuable over time. The United States of America 1 cent 1975 with D mint mark, even in dirty condition, tells a story of American history and daily life. While most examples are not rare, special errors or top-grade coins can be worth serious money. Top 4. The 1980 Lincoln cent comes from the late copper penny era of the United States. In 1980, pennies were still made of 95% copper, just 2 years before the U.S. Mint switched to cheaper zinc-based coins in 1982. This makes the 1980 penny important for collectors who prefer classic heavy copper coins. The D mint mark on a penny means it was struck at the Denver Mint, and 1980 no mint mark equals Philadelphia. D mint mark equals Denver, S mint mark equals San Francisco. Proof coins. The Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of 1980 D pennies, so they are common, but errors and high-grade coins can still be valuable. On the front of the coin is the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The obverse includes, "In God we trust, liberty, the year 1980. The D mint mark under the date. In dirty condition, Lincoln's face may look smooth and dark due to long circulation. The reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial, used from 1959 to 2008. That you'll see. United States of America e pluribus unum, 1 cent on dirty pennies. The memorial's fine lines may be worn or filled with dirt. Technical details of the 1980 D Lincoln cent metal: 95% copper, 5% zinc, weight 3.11 grams, diameter 19.05 mm edge. Plain because of the high copper content. These pennies are heavier and more collectible than modern cents. A dirty condition penny usually means heavy wear, dark brown or black color, loss of fine detail, dirt in letters and design. Important rule: never clean old coins. Cleaning reduces collector value permanently. A normal 1980 D penny in dirty condition is not rare. However, it becomes rare and valuable if it has double die errors, off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, wrong metal errors. Collectors pay high prices for these mistakes. Let's talk about the real market value of the 1980 D penny today. Estimated values: dirty / heavy circulation, $0.01, 5 cents average circulated, 5 to 15 cents. Extra fine, $0.25, $1 uncirculated, $2 to $10 certified high grade, $50 to $300 plus. Error coins, $20, $2,000 plus. The biggest money comes from errors and top-grade coins, not normal dirty pennies. Before spending a 1980 D penny, check carefully for doubling on letters or date, off-center design, cracks, or missing metal, weight difference, strange color or thickness. Even common coins can hide rare errors. The United States of America 1 cent 1980 with D mint mark, even in dirty condition, represents the end of the classic copper penny era. Most examples are common, but rarer varieties and high-grade coins can be worth serious money. So always check your old change history, and value might be right in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. Comment below.